Welcome to the Engerati studio. We're located at European Utility Week. I am Denise from Engerati, and with us in the studio today we are privileged to have Anders from Enoro. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How are you finding the event so far?
Oh, it's great. It's very
Good.
energetic. A lot of people, a lot of customers, and
lovely.
I think the vibes are good.
Excellent. What is your strategy this week?
We are going to meet customers, of course. We love
Yes.
customers, and we're going to present our solutions and how we could help them to reach their business targets and business goals. So yes, we are here to meet people, customers.
Alrighty, okay. Well, let's dive into the first question that I have here for you. What is your view of the utility of the future? Perhaps maybe if we stick to the European region, if you will.
Yeah, of course there are some key trends that are hitting the industry big time right now, and some of them are, let's say, technology trends. We all know them: Internet of Things, mobile, cloud, social media, gamification. But there is also disruptive innovation and disruptive business models entering now. And we see new entrants, we see digitalization and big data coming in.
Right.
So I think what is extremely important for the utilities is to be dedicated to its customers. I mean, you need to be obsessed about customers, that's number one. Yeah. And secondly, I think we need to look at radical cost innovation models. We need to reduce OpEx. It's not sustainable, the OpEx levels of the industry right now, and that leads us that we need to empower a new energy future. We need to reduce waste, we need to improve energy consciousness and create a more sustainable energy future.
Yeah. There seem to be a lot of challenges for utilities at the moment, and from what I understand, they really do need a backup vendor or somebody to assist them through this change. I mean, how important is it?
I mean, you need to learn from the best, and you need to drive innovation.
Yeah.
Innovation cannot happen in isolation.
Right.
Innovation has to happen in ecosystems, together with partners, with complementary skills. And ideally it should happen in small teams which could innovate fast and also innovate with the customers. So I think you need to test ideas, go to the market, validate, and then go back. If it works, scale it up. And you need to scale it fast. Think lean and scale up the business fast.
Right. The new energy consumer. I think that's what's on everyone's lips at the moment. There's quite a lot of change happening there. I mean, their needs. I mean, what impact do their needs have on the utility of today? What needs to change?
Yeah, I mean, the new energy consumer, it's a really future-oriented consumer. It's not like we were used to in the past. So, and these consumers, they need to explore opportunities in a virtual customer interaction. I mean, they are connected consumers, and they are social-centric and tech-savvy. And I think energy becomes now more than a commodity. In the past, we described it as a commodity, but I think it becomes more like a product. It becomes a lifestyle, and it enables services. So I think the utilities has to be ready and transform the business to meet this. This is different than it used to be in the past.
For sure.
So invest in understanding your customers, consumer behavior, and you need to bring new competence and capabilities to your company. And I mean, perception is king, and the perception of the customer is what is the key driver of what you have to do. So some of my advice is that, first of all, you need to follow the customer. Secondly, you need to find your own power center in your company and think radical ideas and drive for innovation. And I mean, you need to work with others which are better than you and take best practices and transform that into next practices. And this means that you need to find new growth initiatives and put high ambitions for growth and success.
Right. I mean, you know, how do you hone in on what the consumer wants or needs?
So
how do you find that out?
It's not easy. So I mean, consumer behavior is, of course, a very important aspect for us. But I mean, we drive innovation together with our customers. So today we just launched our new analytical tool, Utilytics. That has been developed throughout the last 12 months with the largest customers we have, in the most advanced markets in Nordics. And I think we will continue innovating together with our customers. That's the key for us, at least.
Okay, excellent. How can the utility of the future be competitive in this changing market?
Yeah, Good question. Thank you. It's we see a more consumer-centric energy market, of course, and it's intensively more competitive than it used to be in the past. Just look at the retailers. Very intense competition. But we also have emission conscious consumers, and they demand more choices and more information. And we need to respond to rapidly evolving markets. So what we have done is that we have, over the last 12 months, talked to our customers, and we have been close together with 3 large utilities in Finland, which has been a lot of historical live data because it's a fully penetrated AMS market. So we crunch data on an hourly basis, and actually this is a machine learning and advanced real-time statistical analysis. So we think that we could, by this, increase the competitive edge of energy utilities. It must be modern tools. It cannot be hidden behind the firewalls. It must be available in a cloud environment. It must be software as a service. And we just put it on the internet. So it's a low monthly cost. It's fully transparent. And I mean, I'm based in the Nordics, and the Nordic, one of the world's most advanced energy markets. I think it's a perfect place a birthplace for innovative international utility products. So we are pretty proud today to launch this product, and we have pre-configured a lot of use cases. So our customers could go out there, win the hearts and minds of the customers, or drive radical cost innovation.
I think that's quite important for customers, though, is to actually, understand the use cases, see what these solutions are actually capable of. Especially, with utilities traditionally being a lot sort of very, holding back as far as risk goes. It's important for them to see that solution in practice, right? I fully agree, and what we see is that, of course, there's big focus still on the DSOs to reduce cost on the grid, etc. But it's much more attention nowadays on how to win the hearts and minds of the customers. So I think customer segmentation is a key, customer churn, customer profitability, and also revenue analysis. These kind of use cases will be extremely important for the utilities to make the right decisions. For sure. Based on that information you've just given me, it's obviously a very competitive industry out there. What would you say is your company's differentiator?
I mean, with nearly 25 years of proud history in one of the world's most advanced markets, I think we have learned a lot on how the most advanced utilities think. We have 400 customers across entire Europe. And we have more than 15 million customer data points in our systems. So we have been taking a pioneer role in this advanced utility market. And our ambition is to still shape this market going forward. And our promise to the market is that we will continue to liberate the energy customers from the monopolies. We will enable the market to function. And we will unite the market fundamentally and minimize waste. And I mean, it's also key that we take a role and support the society and the European community to secure better access to energy and to help to improve energy security. And our promise to the market is to deliver efficiency, value, and simplicity. Innovation is at our heart. Well, I mean, the innovation hub, you can just see how it's growing at the event. So there's definitely a need for it, that's for sure. My last question to you. What is your final recommendation to utilities or to the energy industry as a whole? I think I would put this in the context of what is needed for Europe as such, not for the entity at the individual level. And if you look at your question in the light of the update of the Energy Union, EU's energy strategy document, which was updated this summer. And by the way, I'm very happy that they brought the customer into the strategy document. They haven't done that in the past. But I have 7 advices, which I would like to bring forward. One is, I think we need to improve the transparency of the energy prices, so the consumer can make the best energy choices. Secondly, I think we need to help the consumer to make the transition to become the prosumer. We see a big drive for prosumers nowadays. But thirdly, we should not punish those who decide to still be consumers.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
there will be a lot of consumers, you need to take care of them as well. And then there's a lot of debates going on the smart grid cost, the AMS cost, and the rollout of the smart meters.
Right.
Do not punish, you need to manage the expectations with regards to smart grid costs.
Right.
That's number 4. And then the 5th, you need to help the consumers to reduce costs with smart meters.
Yeah.
It doesn't come by itself by installing the meter. You need to make the consumers conscious about it, and you need to change the behavior and influence them.
Yeah.
And then the 2 last one is you need to communicate clearly so that consumers could understand your value proposition. And the last one is a small example of how you could do it. You need to issue simple bills.
Yeah.
And
As simple as that.
as simple as that. But whatever you do,
Yeah.
you need to have
Yeah.
obsession for your customers.
I like it.
And I think there is no time to waste. The disruptive forces are here right now.
Right. Very well said. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you very
joining
much.
us. I really appreciate you being here today. I trust you'll enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much to our viewers for joining us. There are other videos and other interviews that will be taking place over the next 3 days, so do go and enjoy those on our website.
Okay.
Thank you
very
so
much.